Okay, we're getting ready for the Rainbow Gathering and doing our best to help the people at Jesus Kitchen out. Hey y'all, hello. I have created the Jesus Kitchen Library book box. My parents were librarians. They were information people. And I have put together a really choice set of books that I feel like anybody drifting through the Rainbow Gathering would actually have some fun with. So, we've got The Pilgrim Road, Insights from the Early Christians. This is all really neat little quotes. Power of Prayer. Let's see, the first section has little tiny quotes in it. Love is nothing more than desiring to do good to one's neighbor for the neighbor's sake. Clement. It actually tells you about all these people. If someone has the means of doing good to his neighbors, yet does not do so, he shall be considered a stranger to the love of the Lord. Prosperity consists of nothing else than to live according to truth. Justin Martyr. So this is a really groovy thing. This is good for reading out loud. Okay? We also have a children's series book. This is the whole story, the cover is missing, the whole story of David Livingstone, the guy who went to Africa. And it's like a kind of cartoon, really cool book about all of his adventures in Africa. Dr. Livingstone, I presume. David sat huddled in a wet blanket. Gosh, that looks like a Rainbow Gathering. There's people under blankets. Okay, so there's that one. And then there's a couple of Bibles. The New English Bible. And I have actually set them up so that they're labeled, most of them. And there's, this one just says, Jesus Kitchen loves you too. And then there's also this one. This one is very cool. Got 3 Bibles. The New Testament Recovery Version. Okay. This is only the New Testament. And it's in this like nice kind of waterproof case. And it's got like a little story about how to use this particular version. But inside this, every single verse has tons of really simplistic like commentary and amplification. And then let's see. We've got, this one's pretty cool. Divine Faith and Miracles. This is just tons of like, anyhow, that's good. This is inspiring. This is nice to read around the fire. Divine Faith and Miracles. Now, we also have some kid stuff. Tales from Fufu's Forest, which is a whole series that I have in my house, and I just asked the Holy Spirit, which one should I pick? So we got The Miracle of Spring, Jesus Kitchen Library book box. And we've got this really cool book about Earth Care book about rainforests of the Pacific Northwest and all kinds of cool stuff about old growth forests and logging and all kinds of groovy things, critters and fungi. And we also have just a plain old school workbook, first grade jumbo workbook. And it's got all kinds of great little things in it that you can fool around with children around a fire. And then, this is a book that I have multiple copies of. This is The Pictorial History of the Jewish People, from Bible times to our own day throughout the world. This guy, Nathan Alciubel, look this guy up. His books are so neat. The Life of Frederick the Great, Voices of History, A Treasury of Jewish Folklore, A Treasury of Jewish Humor, and A Pictorial History of the Jewish People. So this book is full of all these pictures The Golden Tower of Seville, where Jews of the city during the Middle Ages sought refuge from the mob. The home of Samuel Apfulia.